I can't believe I have to say this right now, but Call of Shame actually might make a comeback to hacker hunting and exposing quote-unquote cheaters. And I'm going to be honest, ladies and gentlemen, this guy's a full-on clown. He's ruined his entire career. He's ruined his entire reputation and the trustworthiness of his viewers and a lot of people, right? I don't think the Divine Anchor religious channel really worked out. He only posted one total video in the last, like, what, month since he's been exposed, and basically since he's been canceled for all the right reasons. And, dude, the guy's trying to come back to the Call of Duty community and the Hacker Hunter community like nothing happened. I don't know what he's thinking, but if you guys see on the screen right now, Call of Shame has changed his channel back to @CallOfShame, and now his YouTube name is Call of Shame as well. And he says videos are coming soon, right? And I'm not gonna lie, it's not looking good. I feel like a lot of people, somebody's got to post within his comments under his videos that, like, yo, nobody should be trusting this guy, because, dude, from what was exposed, what was debunked, and what was shown and really proven, Call of Shame's just a liar. You know, he's just manipulating and abusing people's beliefs and lack of knowledge or lack of skill in order to farm views and money from them. And it's a complete and utter scam. I don't know what else you call that, right? He literally makes people fearful of streamers and content creators, or even pro players that are actually good at the game, that have won on LAN, that have won in private LANs and all that stuff, in competitive tournaments. He's making them seem like they're actual cheaters, which is just absolutely ridiculous, man. But another thing that he also changed, which I realized when I'm making this video, his channel keywords, which you can add to any YouTube channel in order for YouTube to kind of really put you in an algorithm and put you in a certain genre or niche. He switched them all back to Call of Duty related stuff. We have Activision, cheaters, face swag, aimbot, hackers, Treyarch, right? Anti-cheat, Battlefield 6. So it looks like Call of Shame is not coming back just for Call of Duty, but he's also going to be quote-unquote exposing and using the name and likeness of other content creators and streamers within the Battlefield community. So he's going to be in 2 games now, and I really hope that he doesn't manipulate people as much as he did back then before he got exposed. But at the same time, right, he's probably going to be doing the same thing. He's probably going to make 300 videos talking about Battlefield content creators or streamers. He's probably going to make another 600 videos on face swag. And I would not be surprised if he made videos on content creators or streamers that he was cool with before that basically exposed them as well. I think a good example of this would be the Rick. I think Rick, even though I'm good friends with him, I would not be surprised if Call of Shame comes out with a video, quote-unquote, exposing Rick for cheating within Call of Duty and Battlefield, when we all know that Rick is somebody that exposes cheaters, calls out cheaters, right? 2Boxers specifically, and he's just actually a good player. You know what I'm saying? But I wouldn't be surprised if Call of Shame has some sort of vengeance and wants revenge against people like Rick, people that he supported, because if you guys did not know, the Rick in Call of Shame lore, Call of Shame literally shouted out Rick at multiple points within his videos, and even gifted memberships to Rick. And literally when, you know, Call of Shame gets exposed, Rick's on top of that. But it's rightfully so, because Rick was a fan of Call of Shame, and he felt like he got betrayed. And I would not be surprised if Call of Shame comes back and makes a video on Rick talking about his name and the fact that he cheats when he doesn't. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I mean, looking at this tweet from It's Hoppa, who says, is Call of Shame planning a comeback? Recent changes to their YouTube channel will make one think so. Changing their name from the Divine Anchor, oh my god, to the original name of Call of Shame. And I mean, dude, it's not looking good. You know, we got rid of this cancer, this parasite of the Call of Duty community, and even just the gaming community in general, right? A fully AI generated slop ass channel that made lies and made a ton of money lying about other content creators was finally exposed and gone, but now he's trying to come back. I really hope for the entire algorithm, anytime you search up Call of Shame, right, or somebody cheating, you get a Call of Shame exposed video, right? But we're gonna have to see. We are going to have to see. All in all, if you guys are asking me like what I think about this, I hope he doesn't come back. I hope more people, you know, comment in his videos like saying like, yo guys, he was lying, right? He used us all for money and views. But there has been a surprising amount of people that actually want Call of Shame back, and I'm like, dude, are y'all serious right now? Can y'all not make or form a sentence or thought or an opinion by yourself? You have to use some AI generated slop YouTuber and his stupid ass takes that make 0 sense in order to have an opinion on somebody or someone or a game. It's just ridiculous, man. Like, dude, the fact that Call of Shame tried to promote, or not even promote, but like position himself as somebody that had connections with PC industry standards and like people within the gaming industry and even the FBI, it's like, it gets to a certain point where like, bro, why do you even want to watch him still or believe him, right? But yeah, man, I mean, it's just so dumb that Call of Shame's trying to come back. Like, we all saw the failure that was his responses and you know, his transition from Call of Shame to the Divine Anchor religious channel. He only posted one video. He said he was gonna do it, you know, for himself and for God, but he couldn't even stand to do 2 videos talking about religion. So I think that says a lot about his actual true beliefs on religion and all that stuff. And listen, I'm not the most, you know, religious person in the fucking room and watching this video, but you can't have a YouTube post saying that you're gonna continue to do religious videos and spreading the word of God, and you only do one. Like, that's crazy to me. And he only did one video when he's claimed that he's gonna be doing religious content for the foreseeable future because Call of Duty and the gaming industry was too toxic. But here we are, 2 weeks, 3 weeks later. Call of Shame has rebranded his entire channel name, and he's probably gonna be coming back soon. And I feel like more than ever now, he's going to talk about the same people that he was talking about before, right? And I would expect new people to be, you know, made videos upon. I would expect Rick to make, you know, have a Call of Shame video on him. I would expect a lot of Battlefield creators and streamers to have videos made on them. Hell, maybe even Shroud, right? Talking about Call of Duty and or, you know, Battlefield, or even Scump and Swag and, you know, Big Cartier. But we'll have to see. All in all, though, like, it's just ridiculous that people want him back. I don't understand what more videos or evidence needs to be shown and exposed about Call of Shame and his, you know, credibility, his trustworthiness, his anti-cheat. But we live in a world where people are just that gullible to still believe somebody like Call of Shame, which is just so embarrassing. You know, like, I just feel like I need to shun some of these people away because, dude, it's like, how can you believe this guy still? How can you still be a fan? How can you still support somebody like Call of Shame? And, like, listen, if you still do, I'm not trying to knock on you. It's just more about the fact that, like, it gets to a certain point where I gotta question your IQ. I gotta question everything about you because, man, the fact that you live among me is just low-key embarrassing. Like, if I was your cousin or your sibling or your friend, I would be embarrassed to be friends with you, bro. Simple as that. That's basically what I'm trying to say to anybody that's still a Call of Shame fan. And listen, if he comes back completely different and he actually has good content where he's you know, exposing people legitimately and not using or making 300 videos on the same people and not lying about their name and their brand and their channel, maybe I'll have a turned leaf. But until he proves me wrong, just like how Call of Duty hasn't yet before all the changes to BlackOps 7 and skill-based matchmaking, or even Battlefield with the new movement changes, I'm still going to be hating on Call of Shame and, you know, his entire career and his lore, bro. Like, I can't like the guy. It's as simple as that. Until he actually shows some change, I'm gonna hate Call of Shame. I'm gonna be a Call of Shame hater because, dude, he does not deserve respect. He doesn't deserve love. He doesn't deserve support. He doesn't deserve jack shit because the amount of shit and slop that he posted throughout the last 5 to 6 years within the Call of Duty community and now with the Battlefield community, it's just like, bro, how did we let him get this far? Honest to God. But yeah, enough of my yapping, though. If you guys enjoyed, drop a like, hype up the video, hit that subscribe button, man. And let me know in the comments below what you guys think, man. Should Call of Shame come back? Should he not? And if he does come back, what will you do? Will you watch him or will you not watch him? Let me know in the comments. But it's been your boy Limbo. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.